All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Really quick, before we get into tonight's stream here, I will say, please, no spoilers for Dragons Rising Season 3 in the chat. Obviously, the first 2 episodes are out in French, not in English. As a result, I would appreciate it if we could not spoil the season for anyone in the chat who's waiting for the English episodes. And also, I'm thinking, May 1st for a spoiler ban lift. So next month, spoilers will be okay. But as of right now, let's try to keep the chat spoiler-free, por favor, all of that good stuff. But welcome, everyone, back again to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is stream number 635, and for today's stream, we have kind of like a combination of subjects here. We are going to be doing some Ninjago trivia. That will be probably about half the stream. The other half of the stream is probably just going to be a general hangout stream, just because I've had a very hectic and very busy week, and I kind of need to chill just for a little bit. So hopefully that's okay for you guys. Really quick though, streaming schedule. Streams are possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7. Usually trivia is on Thursday, but today it's on Friday because yesterday we got a bunch of news, and I put out a bunch of videos, and I really did not feel the need to crowd your guys' feeds even more with a stream. So luckily we only had 2 videos today, so figured why not. In terms of what would not count as a spoiler, and we will answer that super chat in a second there from Darkus. Thank you, Darkus. In terms of what does not count as a spoiler, anything from the official marketing. So anything from trailers, anything from those promo images, all of that is fair game. But the actual episodes themselves probably don't spoil anything that hasn't been in a trailer. And we will also not be answering like spoiler-related questions and stuff like that. I'd say the intro is fine to talk about. I mean, I talked about the intro. The intro is probably good. The intro doesn't spoil anything regarding the story of Season 3, so I think you're okay to talk about the intro. I thought it was pretty cool. Also, Darkus, thank you very much for the $1.99 super chat. Darkus says, am I going to do a video on Season 3 having the perfect release? I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, we just got the first 2 episodes like almost a week early in French, so I don't think this is like the perfect release, but I will say it's leagues better than what Season 2 Part 2 had in terms of its release. So I guess it's better than that, but then again, the bar is already pretty low, so anything's better than that. But thank you, Darkus, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Please don't spoil anything. I really don't want to kick people out of the chat, but I will if I have to. I don't like kicking people out. I don't like banning people. You guys know that. Is today a Blooket or a Sporkle? Today will actually be a Blooket, one designed by a fan, a viewer. A viewer sent in a Blooket that they want us to try, so we will do that here when we get to trivia. The King of Lego, thank you very much for the $1.99. Chicken Jockey, oh god. Also, Rogue is in the intro. Is he? I didn't see him. Then again, the intro that I was watching is like literally like 240p, so so he could be. I didn't see him. But thank you for the super chat there, King of Lego. Do I know what happens in the episodes? Just the first 2, just because those have been out for about 12 hours or so. I've seen all the people talking about them. I got the cliff notes from people, so I'm pretty much caught up. But yeah, if we could not... I haven't like watched them front to back personally, but I pretty much know what goes on. And if I do want to talk about anything that goes on, I will make sure to give the proper spoiler warnings and such. Holly, thank you very much for being a member for 19 months. That's crazy. 19 months. That's a long time. Appreciate that, Holly. Thank you. I have seen the Minecraft movie. It wasn't very good. What would I rate it? Maybe like a 2 or a 3 out of 10? I didn't really care for it that much. It made me laugh like maybe 2 times total. And also, one of my favorite parts of the movie was Jack Black and Jason Momoa. I ship those two very much. Absolutely. I get why people ship them. Hopefully in the sequel we can get some plot regarding their relationship, right? Did I see the new season 3 images? I saw these two. I can show those quick. I saw these two. I'll probably talk about these in a video tomorrow, but we have one of Kai playing like some kind of arcade machine or whatever. Is that Space Invaders, bro? And in the bottom right there, it's just Aaron's jet flying over top of water. The water looks good, you know, hooray for that. But I will definitely be talking about those in a later video. Screenshot now if you would like these pictures. Otherwise, I will be talking about them tomorrow. But yeah, I did see those images. Yeah, the water does look pretty good. Am I going to pick up the jet? Probably not. I'd rather save my money for the summer stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to kick away people for spoiling. I don't want to kick people out of the chat. No spoilers, please. Please and thank you. What else we got here? What happened with the video being taken down? Okay, yeah, so let me tell that story quick. So yesterday, I was doing a bit of videos. You know, we had a bunch of stuff come out yesterday, a bunch of things that I needed to talk about, and one of the videos that I talked about was was the idea that the episodes were out in French, right? And I linked the Oku episodes in the description of that video. I put links to the videos, or the episodes, rather. Apparently, YouTube didn't like that too much, and they took down that video, like, almost immediately. I guarantee you nobody looked at it and decided to take it down because of that. And we will answer that super chat here in a second. I guarantee you no one actually looked at the video. What I think happened was, I think that the YouTube bots, the YouTube moderated thing, and all of its infinite wisdom, decided that that video was like trying to promote some type of piracy thing because I put links to the episodes in the description. I think the YouTube bots picked it up as some type of piracy thing, so the video got taken down. I immediately put in an appeal, and I got to write a little message, and I said, hey, this isn't any type of piracy thing. This is actually an official release from an official TV network. And pretty much immediately sorry, Lego, force a habit. I keep on blaming you for my videos going down. But YouTube decided pretty much immediately that it was a mistake and took away my little community guidelines warning or whatever and put the video back up. So the video's up. Long story short, it got taken down for maybe like 20 minutes or so. It was resolved very quickly, but yeah, that's what happened yesterday. Just YouTube's automated thing, thinking something's like piracy when it's not. And also Holly, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Holly says, moved into my new room, forgot Jay and Kai downstairs, gotta go grab them tomorrow. That sounds good. Hopefully moving went well for you. I too am dealing with moving. So, let's see. But thank you, Holly, for the super chat. Yeah, I saw the part 2 descriptions were leaked allegedly. I have a video ready to go about that. Probably going to put that up tomorrow. I personally think they're kind of sketchy because they come from Rotten Tomatoes, which is not the most credible source. It's very much like a community website where anyone can contribute. So, I don't know. I personally don't buy it. I think there's a lot of red flags that I will talk about in my video for tomorrow, but yeah. Let's see. What's your opinion on Big Zane? I like Big Zane. He's pretty cool. I don't mind Big Zane. We can start trivia here. Let's answer one more question though, and then we'll get to trivia for the evening. Let's see. What should we talk about? What should we answer? That's a good one. What are your hopes on Frack this season? I hope he's treated like a serious member of the team. I think right now in the community there's a lot of like, why is there a snake on the team? Snakes can't be ninjas. And I really hope the show like takes him seriously so that that discussion kind of just stops, because it's honestly not a great conversation. I mean, what about him being a snake means that he can't be a ninja? If Ryu can be a ninja, Frack can be a ninja. Then again, some folks would say that Ryu is not a ninja. He is. He officially is. He's trying to learn spin jitsu. He is a ninja. With that being said, though, guys, let's get trivia rolling. Like I said, we're not going to do trivia the entire stream, just maybe like a few minutes here. Not a few minutes, but maybe like 20, 25 minutes. Let's see. And we also do have a, like I said, we do have a fan submission for a Blooket this evening. This one comes to us from Ivy. I see Ivy in the chat. Hello, Ivy. We are doing your Blooket this evening. Went through it, looks pretty solid. We are going to start that up here. So huge shout out to Ivy for putting this one together for us here for us to play. Let me host the game. I think we can do a couple of rounds of this. I'm thinking we do normal round first. Or wait, can I? Yeah, I can do classic. And then maybe we could do like a few of the other rounds. We're probably not going to do the team up one tonight, just because I feel like we won't have time, but we can do a couple. Let's see, random question order. Let's host. Mute that. Big screen that. I was going to say, where is my code? There's the code. So join up if you would like, guys. And once again, huge shout out to Ivy for putting this one together for us to play this evening. Let's see. Is the combo mech in the show compared to the set count as a spoiler? I mean, it was in a trailer, so I think you're okay to talk about it. Anything in, like, trailers and promos and posters and all that's fair game. Yeah, I've heard people making a mess out of theaters and cops kicking them out. Honestly, good. I don't think you should be doing that in a theater. I mean, if I'm watching a movie, I hate when people are on their phones, so I can only imagine how bothersome all of that is. Looks awful. Your family might be moving. Well, if they do, I mean, hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, someone brought an IRL chicken to the theater. Yeah, I heard they abandoned the chicken right after that, so that wasn't very great of them. Yeah, I don't know why people are going crazy over the Minecraft movie. I get that it's a trend, but come on. Do better. Even if the movie's bad, you shouldn't do that. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Bad movie. If you want to do that, you know, like freak out over certain scenes or whatever, wait until it comes out on like streaming or Blu-ray and then do that with your friends in your living room, you know? I don't care what you do in your living room. However, if you do it in a theater, it's where I start to have some problems. All right, let's start this off. Once again, thank you, Ivy, for putting this one together. Question 1. I haven't seen a lot of this, so I'm going to try to guess too. What animals cur? Jackal, panther, bug, decayed wolf. That would have been cool. What animal is cur? Oh, and by the way, each question has 20 seconds on it this time. That's just how it was made. I will take that. What animal's cur? I believe he's a jackal. Yes? Yeah, jackal. Yes, he is an animal. All of the Forbidden 5 are animals. Oh, shout out to Chicken Jockey. Oh, man. Yeah, if you watch it at home with your friends, you know, do whatever you want. Question 2. Who do we see in Dragon's Rising who also appeared in Season 4? Cinder, Noct, Tox, or Jordana? I wonder. Let's see. Oh, like more ninja trainees? Yeah, I'd say so. I feel like we could totally add more new ninja to the team. Tox is the correct answer. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Feel bad for the janitors. Me too. Like, you know, I get, you know, the trend and all that, but it's definitely not great for the folks that work in the theater. Excuse me. Question number 3. What is Noct's elemental power? Balance, no power, brute force, or space? That could be cool. I've been asking for a cosmic elemental master for years. Make it happen, Lego. People are complaining that the elements don't have any good ideas anymore. I think a space elemental master would be epic. How much is Twitchy Tim and Dorama going for on Bricklink? Twitchy Tim actually goes for pretty cheap. I got him the other day for about $8 on Bricklink. And Dorama is still like 30, so I will not be buying Dorama. Question number 4. Who is the actor for Zane? Brent Miller, Kelly Metzger, Michael Adam Thwaite, or Brent Millier? I see what we're doing here. Look out for spelling. Pay close attention to spelling. I pick up what you're putting down there, Ivy. I know. It's Brent Miller, not Brent Millier. Either way, it's not him. It's Brent Miller. Of course. Top 5 again. Hooray for top 5. Question 5. When did Ninjago come out? 2016, 2012, 2014, or 2011? Is Harumi still $30? I got all of the parts for Harumi for, I think, around 25 or so. Even if I did pay 30, I'd rather pay $30 for Harumi instead of Dorama. One of those characters I like better. See if you can take a guess. Top 5. And then top 5 again. Took it a minute there. Question 6. What is Drix's elemental power? No powers, swarm, hive, or bug? I think a bug power would be very, very vague. By the way, is it like weird to anyone else how small Drix's hat looks on the minifigure now because it's just so massive in the show? Now the minifigure looks weird to me. Is this guy bugs? Kinda, he's got the swarm power. How would someone submit a Blooket? I mean, if you want to make one, best way to send it to me is through my email. Should be in the description. Did I get Thunderbolts tickets? I did not. Question 7. Is this set retired? Yay or nay? And it appears to be the Hydro Bounty. I had that set for a while, then I sold it. It was okay. It just kind of reminded me of like a long sandwich. Yeah, my Target's been rid of the movie section for probably about a year now. Yep, that set is retired. I think it lasted for a while, but at this point it's definitely retired. Why would you sell it? No room for it. Plus I liked other sets that I had on display more, so I'd rather display the ones that I liked more. Question 8. Why isn't Jay a ninja anymore? Let's see. Is it he forgot all his memories, didn't remember he was a ninja, he liked Ras better than the ninja, he hated being a ninja, or he didn't love Nia anymore? Can you imagine? They break up and he's like, alright, see ya. I'm leaving. Let's see. Correct answer should be the yellow one. Yep. See, I will see Sinners. Yeah, Sinners looks good. I did buy tickets for that one earlier today. Well, a ticket. Gonna go see that. The Friday after season 3 comes out, like really late at night. It's going to be awesome. Question number 9. What is this Ninjago character's power? Reflex, swarm, wind, or speed? And it is the, what's that guy's name? It's not Zur, is it? Surely not. What is that guy's name? I can't remember. Is it Zur? Or am I just making that up? Either way, correct answer is Reflex. It is Zur. So we have Zur and we have Kerr. Just notice that. What incarnation? Let's see. Question number 10. As I scratch my face here. What character from Season 5 Possession is coming back? Gultar? Oh god. Moro, First Spinjitzu Master, or the Preeminent? If Gultar came back, I don't know what I would do. I'd protest. That's what I would do. Yeah, I feel like Jay will definitely have more screen time this season. Moro is the correct answer. Yep, Moro do be back. Mr. Ghostman do be back, though. I would protest if Gultar came back. I was this close when I saw that Dareth was coming back. but I hate Gultar more, so... question number 11. Who are the original ninjas? Or are we thinking like top, or the first 4, like the original? Because if that's the case, it would be... Okay, I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Let's see. Correct answer is... Oh yeah, it is the OG4. Jay, Zane, Kai, and Cole. The OG4. Yeah, it's definitely a contrast to how many ninja we have now. Like, we at least, like, doubled the team. Probably even more than that. Question number 12. When was this set, Jay's Stormfighter, produced? 2014, 12, 11, or 1998? Is that when the original Lego Ninja theme came out? Is that a reference to that? Yeah, Master of Sand could be cool. See, I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. That's another one that people have been asking for. 2012. Yep, that was a Season 1 set. But yeah, Master of Sand would be cool. I think there are so many different powers that they could totally introduce that I'm surprised that they haven't yet. Instead, we're getting, like, heat. Question 13. What are the names of the Forbidden 5 members? Ooh, it's another one where spelling matters. So pay attention to your spelling. What are the names of the Forbidden 5 members? Will I make a custom Decayed Roby? That'd be cool. Not sure if I will, though. Not sure if I care about Roby that much. Master of Dirt. Yeah, we'd get both. We'd get sand and dirt. Yep, surface tension, my favorite power. Surface tension before sand and cosmic, eh? Question 14. Who's Kai's actor? We have Brent Miller, Vincent Tong, Vincent Smith, or Kelly Metzger. Vincent Smith. Is that combining Kai Smith and Vincent Tong? Could be. Yeah, Vincent Tong should be the correct answer there. Very good voice actor. Kelly Metzger was Nia. That's Nia. Lloyd used to be played by Jillian Michaels, and then Sam Vincent took over starting with Sons of Garmadon, and he's been Lloyd ever since. And finally, question 15. Who was Jordana being possessed by? Kerr, Zarked, Rox, or Noct? Who was Jordana being possessed by? Am I going to see Megan too? Maybe, but I didn't really care for the first one that much. But maybe. And correct answer is Rox. Spooky Rox. Yep, absolutely. Let's see, top 5 here, or top 3 rather. We have Agent Walker in 3rd, Zarked himself in 2nd, and Chicken Jockey in 1st. I love how your profile picture is a cow, despite you being Chicken Jockey. Interesting. But congrats to our top 3. Now, let's do another round here. We have time. What do you guys feel like playing? We can probably do 2 additional rounds here. What do you guys feel like playing? What type of thing? Oh, I lost the Blooket. Hold on. I'll go find it. To my email we go. Give me 1 second. In the meantime, put your suggestions in the chat for what game mode you'd like to play. Come on, Gmail. Load for me, please. There we go. Alright. Let's go back into it. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, let's see. What rounds do we got? What do we got? Let's see. We have Crypto. I will write that down. We have the gold one. Fishing, of course. And tower defense. Okay, we can do that. Or one of those. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Google, random number 1 through 4.
Here's a random number, 4.
4 is Crypto. So we will start with Crypto Hack. Random person headed out. Sounds good. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one. All right, let's do crypto. That's the one that was chosen. Let's go 5 minutes. Host, mute, big screen, and share screen. Okay, round 2 is live. Peoples, join up if you would like. And we are definitely going to do one more after this. One more round. So this is round 2. We will do 3. Do I want Jay back? I mean, eventually. Not like right now, because I kind of feel like this evil arc of his should actually, mean something. Any predictions for Rogue? I think he's going to have a lot more screen time. And hopefully he'll have, like, some cool gadgets. I mean, we've already seen, like, the goggles and the jetpack, the wings. So I'm kind of hoping for more gadgets. I would like Inventor J to be back. Even if he's technically Inventor Rogue. Would love if Nia and Jay joined up and fought Ras after part 1. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that at all. Yeah, we definitely need Jay back. It's kind of weird that, like, everyone else is back except for him. But his time will come. We just need to get through his storyline here first, and I really hope they don't, like, rush it. I think it's good that they're kind of, like, being patient with it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think Jay will definitely get his memories back at some point. Maybe not in Season 3. Seems like a little bit too early for that, but definitely, eventually, I could see Jay getting his memories back. Ooh, I also thought of something. So you guys know how Jay has a climber suit, right? Like in terms of like the sets. If the climber suits continue to be like the default suits for the ninja, like through Season 3, say Jay like rejoins at the very end of Season 3 Part 2 and the ninja are still in their climber suits, Climber Jay could become canon. Just saying. I would love that. Not sure if they will be, but I would not mind that. Let's see. What days do we do this? Trivia? Usually trivia is on Thursday. But because we did too much yesterday in terms of videos, trivia got moved to today. So. But usually trivia is on Thursday. Yeah, the climber suits are pretty cool, I will say. They've definitely grown on me over time. What VPN did I use? I use Windscribe. Windscribe? I don't know if you guys have heard of that VPN. That's the one that I used. Wanted to see if I could get into the French episodes, and I could. So, that's the one that I used. Storm suits in the show are heat. Yeah, I'd say the show makes them look a lot better than the sets do. But even then, the actual minifigures aren't too bad. I don't mind them. Yep, Dareth is back. Oh boy. That comment section was very interesting to read yesterday regarding the Dareth video. I got like... Let me see what it's up to right now in terms of comments. Can I even see that on mobile? I can. Right now it's sitting at about 340 comments because it's just people arguing as to whether or not Dareth is a good character. You guys know my stance. Let's see. Yeah, Rontu and Egalt probably will appear. I mean, we know that Rontu is getting a set for the summertime wave, which is kind of controversial because it doesn't really look a whole lot like Rontu, just given the pictures that we've seen. So, I think both of them I think both of them are probably going to come back, if I can speak English. Who are the characters that I hate? Ooh, usually the annoying ones. So yeah, Dareth is one. He was like the first Ninjago character that I was just like, no. I don't like Gultar. I don't like Roby. Master Yang is kind of iffy for me too, just because his dialogue's kind of weird, especially in Day of the Departed. Usually if there's like an annoying character, I don't really care for them. sometimes the the annoying characters, if you will, sometimes they surprise me, like Wildfire. I think a lot of people would call Wildfire annoying, but I actually really like her character. What happened to Lloyd's mother? Oh, Masako? Honestly forgot that she existed for a second there. She's still out there somewhere, I assume. Maybe she's hanging out with Garmadon. I'd love that. What do you think of the Spider-Man 4 title? It's okay. I think it's like a reference to a comic or something. I haven't read the comic, so maybe it means something, maybe it doesn't. What about Harumi? I like Harumi. I think she's cool. Kind of misunderstood as a villain, TBH. Do I like Raptin? Nope. I do not like Raptin. Oh yeah, Dorama's another one that I don't really care for. Like I said, the annoying characters. Do I think Frack will be the new Green Ninja? I think he's a Green Ninja in the sense that his outfit is green, but I don't think he's going to step into that title as the Green Ninja, if that makes sense. Duck in third, Make Aaron Good in second, and Jay Walker in first. Congrats to our top three for the crypto round, and let us back out here and start up one more round. What do you guys feel like playing this time? Can we do Monster Brawl next? Sure. It's been a minute since we've done the monsters. I think we also had some requests to do the Monster Brawl, so sure, why not? Let's do that one. Just for funsies. Monster Brawl host. Let's do it. 5 minutes. Host. Mute. Big screen. And share screen. Okay. Round 3 is up. Feel free to join if you would like to. No pressure. If Skylar came back, that would be awesome. I like Skylar. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I know that some folks like the annoying characters, but I don't know. Me personally, they just kind of like weigh the episodes down. Like, especially in the early episodes of season 2, like, I think Dareth being there kind of weighed down the episodes even more. The episodes were already struggling, like Pirates versus Ninja and, Ninja Ball Run, but then Dareth is here and it kind of just brings it down even more, if that makes sense. Alright, we are full. Let's go. This time we're doing Monster Brawls, peoples. Let's see. Would I consider Jay an annoying character? Not, like, fully. I think Jay has annoying moments, but overall he's pretty cool. I don't mind Jay that much. Yep, we did find a new place. We are moving in early next month. So early May, we are moving in. It's pretty much all done. Have I tried the Minecraft meal? I tried the sauce. I'm going to be honest. I went through the McDonald's drive-thru, got the sauce, and then went to Wendy's and got chicken nuggets from there. The sauce was good. I'll give him that. But that's pretty much all I got. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a process to find a new place, but at least we have one. There are some things with the apartment that need to be fixed, though, so they're going to be working on that, and they said that it should be ready early May to move in, so. But thank you, I appreciate that. McDonald's is mid. Yeah, I'd say so. It's never really, like, my first choice for, like, fast food, if that makes sense. Let's see. Did I watch the French version? No, I watched, like, a little bit of it just for, like, the sake of making videos, but I haven't watched it, like, front to back. Though I did get caught up pretty much on what goes on. Some of you guys updated me through messages and such, so you know who you are. Let's see. What else do we got here? When do I think Jay will get his memories back? Yeah, probably end of season 3. Maybe that's how it ends. Maybe season 3, like, total just ends with Jay getting his memories back, and then season 4 is all about, well, now the team's all together again. That is if we don't have more people defecting. Seems like people are leaving and joining the team, like, every season. Yeah, the intro's okay to talk about. The intro doesn't really spoil anything about the show. So I'd say that's fine. What do I think Rogue will sound like? Ooh, yeah, because we haven't actually heard that yet, have we? I'm hoping for like a deeper voice changer kind of thing. If not, I would love for Jay to go back to sounding like how he sounded in the earlier couple seasons of Ninjago, where his voice was a lot deeper. But I imagine since Rogue is a little bit more like tech savvy, it seems, he probably will have some kind of like voice changer. Will Master Wu come back? Probably someday. Right now, he's too busy roaming around as a ghost or whatever he's doing. We have no idea. Yeah, for some reason, Netflix doesn't have, like, Season 3 coming soon on it, yeah. So, a lot of people are worried that Netflix will not have the episodes on release day. I don't see why they wouldn't, to be honest with you. I mean, they've had Dragons Rising on release day for every other episode drop that we've received, and this is the 5th one, so I don't see why they wouldn't do that. They probably will, even if they don't, like, advertise it. Deeper voice, eyebrow notch. Yeah, that would be perfect. I would love that. What else? What about Prime Video? I'm not sure when it'll be on Prime Video. I'm sure it will be eventually. But I know, like, on release day, like on the 17th, Netflix is probably going to have it, more likely than not. Peacock is definitely going to have it. They've already started their promotional stuff. They already have the page updated with Season 3 stuff. So if Netflix doesn't have it, I mean, Peacock is my backup. I have both, so I want Netflix just because I'm still mad at Peacock, but they will have it as well. And plus, on Lego's channel, they're gonna have at least the first episode on release day. As I stretch, big stretch. Do I like the wing gliders? Yeah, they're pretty cool. I don't mind them. I think we're going to see some cool battles in the sky. Ooh, we done. Pillowmint in 3rd, Pythor in 2nd, and Jaywalker in 1st. Congrats to our top 3 here. Do you guys think we should do one more, perhaps? We could do one more little round like this, if you guys would like. I'm seeing some requests for one more round. I would be down for one more round if you guys would like one. But the question is, what do we play? What game mode do we play, though? Should I pick one? Ooh. Tell you what, how about I pick one and it'll be a surprise. Ooh, okay. Wait, oh, never mind. I was like, what's Cocoa Cottage? Can't play it because it's for Plus members only, and I am not a Plus member. Let's see. What about this one? This one looks fun. Let's do this one. It's going to be a mystery. What's it going to be? All right, mute, big screen, and share. So, we have a new round open. Little bonus round here. Code on the top. Join up if you would like. We will do one more, and then we'll probably switch over to, like, the chill stream or whatever, just so we can hang out for a little bit. What else do we have here? Yeah, YouTube will definitely have the first episode of Season 3 on Lego's channel, that is. Not sure if they will post, like, every episode on day one. They probably won't. Last year they did, like, 2 a day. Or, no, 2 a week they did. So, they might stick with the same pace. Alright. We are full. Let's go. Ooh, what's it gonna be? It's the dinosaur game. Have fun excavating for dinosaurs or whatever. Tagged you on Blue Sky. I will check that out whenever I go on Blue Sky next. Blue Sky is not really like my go-to social media. I'm more active on Instagram, if anything. Even like Twitter I'm pretty active on nowadays. Blue Sky is cool, but I don't know. It's basically just reskinned Twitter. It's not much difference. Your mom's cat is in log form. Whenever I try to make my bed, my cats just go crazy for the blankets. They like try to jump on the blankets, try to go under the blankets, and also with all these moving boxes everywhere, the cats have been climbing them. So we have to like set up the boxes in a way where they can't climb on top of them. So that's been fun to deal with, right? Do I have Easter plans? Not really. I'm not an Easter person. Let's see. What else do we have here? I know, right? The joy of cats. Where are you moving to? Not too far from where we live now. Obviously, I'm not gonna like dox myself, but we are moving just a few blocks away, nothing too crazy. We're still in the same area, so we were looking at like other places like on the other side of town, but we're like, it's all the way on the other side of town. Town's pretty big, so we really don't want to go all the way over there. Luckily, we found a place pretty close to where we are now. Like I said, just pretty much a few blocks away. Let's see. I think the Lichen King is Rass's master. See, the Lichen King is a character that we haven't talked about in a long time, probably because Shatterspin the comic is taking forever to release. And then there was like some issue with the distributor. The individual issues got canceled. Hopefully it releases someday. I mean, as of right now, the the actual book of all the issues is still coming out, but the individual issues have been canceled last I saw. Does it still work for Kat's job? Oh yeah, like I said, we're still in the same like general area, so she's not going to have to go that much farther. In fact, I think it might actually be closer now that I think about it. Yeah, might even be a little bit closer. But yeah, it's not too far away from where we are now. So actually moving stuff there won't be too bad either. There's just a lot of stuff that we need to move, so. Oh, hi, Momo. Hi, how you doing? I don't know if you guys heard her meow. She comes in and says hi. Yeah. How you doing, Lil Mo? How you doing? Am I a sports guy? Not really. I mean, if it's on, I'll watch it, I guess, depending on what it is. I'd say the sport that I'm the biggest fan of is hockey, and even that I'm not, like, super big into. I just liked playing, like, hockey, like in school and whatnot. We did, like, field hockey, and it was awesome. Hi, Mommy. How you doing? Can we ask Momo Ninjago questions? I mean, you can try. I don't know how the answers are gonna go. She might not know. Yeah. Yeah, I love Venom for roasting. Oh, Mommy, you dropped my phone. Oh no. Anyway, remember when Venom roasted you? Yes, I do. One of my best achievements, I would say. Being recognized by the official Venom account is just, like, mind-blowing. Should be on everyone's bucket list. Yeah, are you okay, Mommy? Yeah, did you knock over the phone? It's okay. She's like, what the heck? No, my phone's fine. She didn't break it. It's plugged in right now to an outlet under my desk, and she tried to walk through the cord and knocked the phone off the desk. Yeah, but you're okay, aren't you? Yeah. Ooh, curling team? That's cool. We did not have that when I was in school. The only, like, official teams we had were the football team and the track team, and I think that's it. Oh, no, we actually had tennis as well. We had tennis, track, and football. What a trio. Rogue's Ponytail in third. Ray in second. Not sure how to pronounce your name there. And Jaywalker in first with the hippo. Awesome. Huge shout out to our top three. And also huge shout out to Ivy for putting, again, tonight's trivia together for us. Thank you very much, Ivy. That was very fun. Hopefully you guys had fun as well. And that'll pretty much wrap it up for trivia this evening. I think for the rest of the stream we can just kind of hang out, do whatever, just kind of vibe for a little bit, just kind of relax. Oh man, Momo, what's your favorite Ninjago season? Oh, she's scratching on her little cat tower thing. So whatever season that is. Yeah, Momo doesn't have any claws. She's declawed, unfortunately. She was declawed by the people that had her before us, unfortunately. So she doesn't have, like, front claws. However, she does like to go over there on the scratching post and, you know, rub her little paws on it and whatnot. So that's what she did. That's what she did in response to that question. Don't know what season that is. Let's see. Who's your cat's favorite ninja? I remember we did a video so long ago where we had them pick. We had them pick like minifigures. I forget who picked who. That was when we had a few other cats as well. But that was like a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't choose to have Momo declawed, unfortunately. The people that had her before us declawed her. Not a fan of declawing cats, but that's just what happened. Ooh, we have a super chat. Oh no. Quick, turn on my volume again. Oh, got the tail end of that. Sorry, Alex, but thank you for the $5 super chat. Alex says, hold on, let me take a sip of my water. Alex says, here's something ironic. Tarantulas is my favorite Predacon, and I'm extremely arachnophobic. That's actually, interesting. I know, like, you know, I have something similar to that, right? I'm scared of, like, bees and wasps and stuff. Drix is my favorite Forbidden 5 member, and he's a wasp. So, I don't know. To me, I don't know how it is for you, but for me, like, fictional things that I'm afraid of don't really bother me too much. Like, if I see a bee or a wasp in a show, I'm not, like, gonna freak out about it, if that makes sense. But in real life, I mean, that's, you know, it's kind of a different story. But thank you, Alex, for the $5 super chat. Do you really like Ninjago? No, actually, we're a Chima-based channel right here. All of the Ninjago stuff is just for clout. Everyone knows that Chima is superior. Eventually, we will turn this channel into a Chima channel as soon as LEGO decides to bring back the best theme ever. Come on, LEGO. Bring back my Chimas. Ninjago is stealing all of Chima's cred. Oh, man. But yeah, no. Ninjago sucks. Chima's the best. Am I seeing F1? Yeah, that looks good. From the guy that did Top Gun Maverick. Absolutely. Crazy thing is I watched Chima before Ninjago. I do want to watch Chima eventually. Like, being fully serious here, I do want to get into Chima eventually. Just because Ninjago is obviously very much mixed with Chima stuff right now with the merge and all that. So I'm thinking eventually we could definitely watch Chima. I would like to do like reaction videos for every episode, but I'm not sure what channel I would post them on. Maybe the second channel would give me something to do for the second channel, I guess. Because as of right now, I've only seen the first 2 episodes of Chima. What's your favorite LEGO show ever? I mean, if we're talking like specifically LEGO shows, I mean, it's kind of hard to top Ninjago, but I was also a big fan of LEGO Hero Factory back in the day. Unfortunately, they only had like 11 or so episodes and they kind of ended on a weak note, but I still liked the show overall. It was good. Do I know all of the Ninjago episodes? Like, what do you mean? Have I seen them all? Do I know them all, like, in order? Definitely not. But I have seen them all, and I have reviewed every episode of the series ever. So I have a whole playlist of episode reviews. Some of which are old, probably need some updates, but I have reviewed every episode of Ninjago. Have I watched Nexo Nights? Only the first 2 episodes. Is there a stream next Thursday or no because of season 3? So here's the thing with next week, right? I'm glad someone asked this because I was going to talk about this, but I forgot. So thank you for reminding me. So next week, obviously, the season comes out on Thursday. So with streams usually being on Thursday, obviously we're not going to do a stream when the season's out. However, the day after is a Friday. Usually the day after, or at some point close to when the season drops, we do a spoiler talk live stream. So that's probably what's going to happen on that Friday after season 3 drops next week on the 17th. On the 18th, that will probably be a stream day, and it'll be like a spoiler talk live stream. So look forward to that. Same time, obviously, 6 p.m. Central, but it's not going to be like a trivia stream next week. It's going to be like spoiler talk and stuff. But then after that, spoilers are not going to be allowed in chat until probably early May 1st. But yeah, spoiler talk live stream next week. After the day after the premiere, so the 18th should be. What else do we got here? We still got some time. Anything else that we should talk about for tonight's little stream? Do I play Minecraft? Not so much these days, but way back when I used to play Minecraft a lot with the friends. Ooh, I have a text. Oh, never mind. I don't know why Snapchat keeps sending me notifications. I don't care, Snapchat. I use Snapchat to talk to like one friend, and everything else that Snapchat sends me, I just don't care about. But I don't know how to turn off the notifications for what I don't care about. Because I'd like to see when my friend messages me back, but, you know. Oh, by the way, don't add me on Snapchat. I will not accept you. Let's see. What else do we got here? Where's Kat? She is at her mom's tonight. Usually on Fridays, she goes to her mom's. Did I see the Sabrina Carpenter skin on Fortnite? I did. I did see that. I don't know what to think about that, but I did see that. Kai or Lloyd? Right now, honestly, probably Kai. I think I prefer him more than Lloyd. Way back in the day, I would have said Lloyd, but I don't know. Dragon's Rising has kind of like, you know, given Kai a breath of fresh air, so I'd say Kai over Lloyd. Yeah, I know, Snapchat's just annoying in general. I really wish that, well, my friend doesn't have anything else except for Snapchat, so it's like, okay, I guess we gotta use Snapchat. I saw he sent me a message earlier today. I will reply to that probably later. Favorite video game? Ooh, I have a couple. I really like, honestly, my favorite game of all time right now might be Red Dead 2. I've played that game so much since I got into it like a few years ago, and it's amazing. I was definitely late to the party. I did buy the game when it came out, like in 2018, as the dog borks downstairs. I did buy the game when it came out, but I just played online with my friends. I didn't actually play the storyline until like a few years ago, but it's such a good game, such a good storyline. I love it. Otherwise, I really like the first Last of Us is good. I'm a big Pokemon fan, so a lot of the Pokemon games I love. Yeah, a lot of good games. Do I still have Facebook? No, I don't think so. I have not played Legend of Zelda. That is like one franchise that I have not touched. I'm not like a big gamer, just like in general. There's a bunch of franchises that I've never played. Someone was asking about Halo. Never played a Halo game. I've played a lot of COD, but that's about it. Oh yeah, the new Last of Us season does start up. See, every time I think about the new Last of Us season, I'm excited. And then I remember that they are adapting Last of Us 2, which is a game that I do not really care for that much. Oh, who's fighting? Are people fighting? Don't fight in the background. Come on. My cats are scrapping. You guys, you're supposed to be friends. You're sisters. You love each other. They're like, no. What are we talking about? Games and such, right? Yeah, I'm gonna watch the new season of Last of Us. Just don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it that much. Yeah, but yeah, I do wonder when Joel is gonna not be in the show anymore. Because if you played the game, which that game's been out for like 5 years, if you played Last of Us 2, you kind of know that Joel, he isn't really in the game that much for a very specific reason. Least favorite ship? I mean, least favorite ships are always, like, easy, because it's always, like, people shipping weird things. Like, I saw someone the other day trying to ship Wu and Garmadon, and I'm like, okay, if you think about that for more than, like, 2 seconds, you might realize why that doesn't work. But, stuff like that's pretty easy to hate, because it's just weird. So, maybe don't ship that. Let's see. Lloyd in the live-action movie. I don't know if they're going to get Tom Holland. I don't know. It depends on how big the budget is. If they can afford Tom Holland, then sure. If they can't, they're probably going to cast someone a little bit smaller than Tom Holland. I don't know. Do I think he'd be a good Lloyd? Maybe. I don't know. Who would you guys cast? Honestly, I think they're going to go for, like, a lot of lesser-known actors for the live-action Ninjago. Maybe get, like, 1 or 2, like, notable, like, big-name actors, but they might just go for smaller actors. I wouldn't blame them. Saw people shipping Jay and Cinder. Did they even interact at all in Season 2, Part 2? I'm trying to remember a time when they even, like, spoke to each other. They were on the same team, but is this just a case of, oh, they're standing next to each other, ship them? Or do they actually have, like, some chemistry? I don't remember. Aquafina as Nia would just be... no. No. Not a big Aquafina fan. Would hope for smaller actors, maybe ones who actually know what Ninjago is, beyond colorful spinning ninja. That's a good point. I'm at least glad that we have, like, the original writers of Ninjago writing the movie, so at least we have someone involved that knows what, how things work and what Ninjago is, if that makes sense, but I don't know. For the actors, I think that would also be cool. But I'm sure if they don't know and they get the job, well, they could always watch some Ninjago, figure it out best they can. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that one either. Kai and Jordana? No. I think Kai might be, like, a little too old. Like, Kai's, like, 35 at the moment. Isn't Jordana, like 15 or something? Yeah, Kai's, like, pushing 40. Let's not. But yeah, going back to the discussion of, like, which ships are bad, stuff like that's very easy to point out as being bad. What do I think of Ninjago in anime form? Well, they had, like, the anime episodes, which were, like, the 2D cartoony art style. They were whatever, I think they could do maybe a different art style for Ninjago that is maybe more 2D inspired. Think like Monkey Kid. I think that art style would be very cool for Ninjago. I think that would work very well. Or the Ninjago Legacy Reimagined shorts. They have some different art styles for Ninjago, and I think those work for the most part. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously the ninja don't have, like, proper ages or whatever. So people are going to be discussing how old the ninja are for, like, years and years to come. And they have been for years already. But as of right now, Me personally, in my headcanon, all of the older ninja are definitely in their 30s. I think it's been that long. I think the merge was many, many years ago in the context of Dragons Rising, like where we are now. So, I'm thinking like 30s for all of them. Oh yeah, except for Zane. That's true. Because Zane's like ancient. Did I hear a GTA 6 release date Did it actually? Hold on. I need to look. Because I just heard rumors. I didn't see that it was actually happening. Did it actually happen? I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, the merge was probably like 5 years ago. Like, timeline-wise. I saw some people saying that it's only been like a year since the merge. I feel like that's too short. Surely it's been longer than that. Big stretch. Yeah, I doubt they will ever actually give the ninja proper ages. How much longer is this going to be? Not too long. I mean, you know, you don't have to stay to the end till the end. You know, you can leave whenever, but probably not going to be too much longer. Don't feel obligated to stay to the end. If you got things to do, you got things to do. You know what I mean? What are your opinions on the ninja suit designs in Dragons Rising Season 3? What's your favorite design? So of the Dragons Rising suits, in terms of which one's my favorites, or which ones are my favorites, I like the mech pilot suits quite a bit. The clamor suits have grown on me a lot. So probably one of those two. I don't mind the storm suits for the ninja. I think some are better than others, and some have like certain things about them that I would change. Like Zane and Lloyd have the wrong hand color, in my opinion. Like Lloyd's should be a deeper, darker green. Zane's should be like gray. So the color is a little weird on some of them, but I like them. What are your thoughts on Dareth being back in Season 3? I wish he wasn't back in Season 3. I don't really care for Dareth. Favorite Source Dragon? I think, you know, once we see, like, the rest of them, I think I'll have a better opinion on that. But, because as of right now, we've only seen, like, 1.5 Source Dragons. We saw the Motion Dragon pretty clearly. And then we saw that one that was chained up in the basement of Imperium. Kinda. We didn't see, like, the full dragon, though. We just kind of saw, like, the outline of him. We saw his claw, a little bit of his face. So, I think, like, eventually they should reveal all of the Source Dragons. Maybe at the end of Dragons Rising. What else? I'm hungry. I don't know if you just heard my tummy rumble. I'm rather hungry, so I think after this stream I will acquire food. But let's answer a few more questions before we wrap up, and then I will go eat. Oops, it's time to eat. As I take a sip of my water. What am I gonna eat? I have no idea. I did make a bunch of burritos the other day, and those are pretty good. Maybe I'll have one of those. I made a bunch of burritos, like, in one session of cooking or whatever. Then I put a bunch of them in the freezer. So every now and then I'll just go to the freezer and heat up a burrito. Yeah, I mean, Jimmy John's is right down the road. They got good food for the most part. Do I like Taco Bell? I do like Taco Bell, but Taco Bell's kind of far away. Jimmy John's is closer. Let's see. How many Dragons Rising seasons do you think Ninjago will have? And feel free to answer this one too, you guys in the chat. When do you think Dragons Rising will end? Like, how many seasons will it have in your opinion? I think right now it's been officially confirmed for 5 seasons in total. But they might always extend that beyond. And I feel like if Dragons Rising continues to be successful, they will extend it. So I'm thinking maybe like 7. Somewhere in there. I think 7's a nice number. But either way, I mean, if Dragons Rising ends, we know that Ninjago will not. I mean, they've pretty much already confirmed that even once the Dragons Rising storyline comes to a close, Ninjago will still continue. So, I mean, Ninjago as a franchise is still wildly successful, but Dragons Rising, I'm thinking 7 would kind of mirror the original, like, Ninjago run to an extent too, because a lot of people consider, like, season 1 to season 7 to be like one era of the original Ninjago. Before the dreaded design changes ruined everything, right? So maybe 7. Just my opinion there. Oh yeah, we also have like spin-offs and stuff, so that's going to be fun. But with that being said, everyone, I think that'll just about wrap it up for stream this evening, as I big stretch again, because I don't know why I need to stretch so much here. Oh, however, that's going to pretty much do it for this stream. Streaming schedule is as follows. Possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7. We might do some streams early next week, but there definitely will not be a stream on Thursday of next week. Instead, we are going to be doing a Spoiler Talk live stream on that Friday. The Friday after Dragons Rising Season 3 comes out. But until then, let's get some hugs and whatnot in the chat. Like I said, might be doing some streams early next week. Depends on how we are feeling, of course, and what we got going on. Steaks and Milks as well, of course. Thank you very, very much for tuning on in, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully you had fun. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And once again, hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Yeah, it's gonna pretty much do it for this one. We'll talk to you guys again later. Peace.